I love digging around LA. This has always been the epicenter for creativity. So much of the stuff out here is directly connected to the entertainment industry, whether it was what they were doing for a living or what they were collecting to inspire them. Hey, you Donick?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Mike.
Mike, nice to meet
Talk to
you.
Danny.
Danny, right.
Hit you with one of these, I mean, just because she said you had other stuff.
Love it, yeah. Punk rock posters, all sorts of stuff.
So what's up, Simpsons, man?
Simpsons, great run at The Simpsons.
No
Super
kid,
fun.
how many years?
I was there season 7 to 11, so almost 5 years. I'm a writer, producer, director, work in Hollywood. I've done a little bit of everything. You know, I got my start on the David Letterman show, worked there for a long time. Then I went to The Simpsons, worked on shows like Parks and Recreation, New Girl, Silicon Valley, Bored to Death. So a little bit of everything. We got a music room in here, and let me show you some of the guitars.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a good vibe to it.
We got lots of stuff in here, a lot of signed guitars.
Wow. Gosh. There's walls full of art, the ceiling is full of art, there's guitars everywhere.
The ceiling is this guy, Steve Keen, he paints these. He did some album covers, and I would buy these panels from him. I'm like,
okay.
Oh, that's cool, a Pavement album, a Modern Lovers album.
And you all of a sudden you had this many.
Yeah.
Very cool, man. This room is obviously inspirational to him. I mean, Donick is a music guy, just like I'm a motorcycle guy. When you walk into my house, I've got, 12 motorcycles. They're in the foyer, they're in the dining room, they're everywhere, because that's what feeds my soul. Love that Clash album.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, man. Sandinista, that was one of my favorite albums. I mean, The Clash really flexed that creative muscle there. They were more than just a punk band. Mick Jones, Joe Strummer, this was their opus, man. This was it.
So yeah, some great guitars, signed guitars on the walls.
Oh,
This is like one of my favorite
No way,
things.
Mick Jones?
Mick Jones from The Clash there. Elvis Costello here.
Oh, wow.
This is one of my prized pieces. I did a cartoon called Little Bush where we shrank George Bush down.
Yeah.
And Iggy Pop played the voice of Little Rumsfeld. So Iggy would either fly out here, I'd go down to Miami and record with him, and he graciously signed
Throw
the
them
guitar
to
for
the
me.
lions. Oh my gosh, man.
Let me pull this out.
Yeah,
for
what do you got here?
This is
This must be the best one. You got it in a glass case.
This is a John Lee Hooker guitar signed.
No kidding.
He signed this. He passed away probably 15 years ago. I'm not even sure, but I luckily stumbled upon this at one point. John Lee Hooker was a blues legend. Songs like Boom Boom are part of the DNA of every rock song that came after it. This is a replica of the guitar he played by Epiphone. So the guitar is not super valuable itself, but the fact that he signed it is great.
Would you sell that?
That's one I could let go for sure.
No kidding. You don't need to know the complete history of blues to know names like B.B. King, Robert Johnson, and John Lee Hooker. This really isn't about the quality of the guitar, it's more about the signature and the way it's presented. So what are you thinking on that?
I assume something like this is around $1,500.
Yeah.
You know, like at auction, you find the right fan for it.
Mm-hmm.
Would you do like $1,000, $1,200 or something on something like this? Or, I mean, I'd love for it to have a good home.
I mean, we have a store in Nashville. This would obviously be something easy to sell there. We're also close enough to Memphis, where a lot of people are traveling to Americana Music Triangles, so they'll hit all of that. So I tell you what, I mean, if it's going towards a charity, if you do $1,200 on it, I'd do it.
Great, I'll do it.
All right, man.
All right.
Thank you.
Find a good home, John Lee.
So cool.
As much as I love that, I've enjoyed it, and I have 25 other guitars now that I've accumulated. So he'll find a good home for it, all good. I got plenty to share.
Would it be weird if I asked if you had anything at all that's Simpsons related? You know what I mean? Like anything. Like
It's not weird.
Even the toys that were limited edition, back then. We're getting to know each other a little bit. We've got a rapport. I've been wanting to ask, can I see some Simpsons stuff?
I do it in the basement. There's a couple boxes of like old scripts and storyboards and stuff that I honestly haven't looked at.
Can I see any of that stuff?
Yeah, we can dig some out.
Yeah.
Why not? See if I can find you a box. This is the library. There's lots of fun stuff.
Lambretta in your library.
Enjoy the Lambretta.
TV 175, nice. I love the fact that Donick has his scooter in the house. It shows that he's looking at it as a piece of art. That's the way I look at it too.
So I got some Simpsons stuff. This is the box, a couple of them. Let's see what this is.
Okay, it looks like
But
it, yeah.
I was there season 7 through 11.
Wow.
So this is a long time ago. So this is what, for whatever reason, I ended up with having left over from The Simpsons.
Everybody knows The Simpsons. It is one of the longest running cartoons of all time. Bart Simpson is definitely up there with Mickey Mouse. I'm talking cartoon royalty. Production script number 5F03, Bart Star.
Yeah, so Bart Star, that's an episode I wrote. Joe Namath made an appearance in that one. This is based on actually in high school. I was on the football team, loved playing football. Our coach made his son the quarterback. And we were all kind of like, you're making Scott the quarterback? Scott would agree. And I thought, what a great idea for Homer, making Bart.
Yeah.
He's like, Bart's the quarterback, even though Nelson's really good.
Yeah.
And so we did an episode about that.
It's so cool to see that Donick was plugging things from his life into the show. That's what creative people do.
There's one other thing, I didn't really plow through this, but this is like one more box of a few of these things. But these are storyboards.
Wow. These are epic.
But you can really see how the artists, they get the script and they go frame by frame,
crap.
showing you how the jokes are gonna play it. So
And this is the episode you wrote.
that's one I wrote. Yep.
Wow.
The working materials, the scripts, the storyboards, I put them in a box and filed them away, and I haven't really thought about them in 20 years. This is history that's fun to share. It's fun to look into that stuff. It definitely is time traveling.
To see it broken down like this is incredible. What I love about this stuff is it's his. I mean, people know him as a writer for The Simpsons. So even the storyboard alone has the notes on it, changing things. I mean, they're very personalized, which is incredible.
Here's what's gonna blow your mind. Now I'm seeing this.
Okay, what is it?
These are pencil sketches.
These are actual
zero-
sketches, not copies.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And you can see there's a
So
few.
this is original art.
Yeah, this was a scene they gave me afterwards because at the time I was big into collecting pre-Columbian art. And this is Homer. The joke was eBay was a new thing and he was buying lots of pre-Columbian art off of eBay, which is like the craziest thing.
Yeah,
it was what I was doing.
Yeah.
They were making fun of me for it because I was like, I just got, look, you can actually see a few of these pre-Columbian vases here. I had 100 of these and everybody on The Simpsons was making fun of me for it. We wrote a scene where Homer was like, I'm gonna be rich. I'm spending every cent on eBay buying pre-Columbian art. They're like, you know, it's all fake. So Homer went broke. That's how he lost his money. Marge is like, Homer, all of that's a scam, you know? So this is
look at you lay over where she's like looking at him.
Yeah, so you start to get a sense of the spacing of the scene. And this is literally based on my wife's reaction to me buying pre-Columbian art.
He's like, oh my gosh, I made a bad mistake.
Yeah. We ended up cutting the scene. So this is like the remnants of, that's his pre-Columbian vase.
So would you sell any of this? Here I am holding some of the original drawings for a series I've watched for decades.
It's pretty cool. It really
It's
is.
amazing. It's incredible.
Like, what would you be interested in?
Oh my gosh, I mean anything that's hand-drawn, a storyboard, a script, I mean, come on, I mean, it's like, I'm blown away. This stuff is highly collectible, it's very sought after, and to be standing here with the guy that wrote for The Simpsons takes you over the top, man.
Literally, here's the only thing I'm thinking about. My son loves The Simpsons.
Yeah.
This is like one of those areas where I'm like, oh, I'd love to have him get a shot at some of this stuff and go like, what's meaningful to him.
Yeah, this is your work. This is a major part of your life's work.
Yes, so it's not like, oh, I want to sell the box of stuff, but let's put together like a nice packet. Like, I think you could take a storyboards for an episode. This is epic to have.
So this is Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, and this is for the Itchy and Scratchy and Poochie show.
It's one of the best episodes.
Oh,
it's
is
so
it?
Good. This is a legendary episode, and it is the writers' room making fun of the process of TV and what executives want and why it's all gone wrong. They introduce a character called Poochie to try to hip up everything. It's a surfing dog with sunglasses and a baseball cap, and that's Poochie. So this is a big one in Simpsons lore and history.
Okay.
If you haven't seen
And
that
then you
one,
have the script for Itchy, Scratchy,
I don't
Poochie?
have a script. I was just looking for that script. I was trying to put them together for you, but best I could do was like, here's a Bart Star with, if it helps having my name on it and the notes in it, and that's fun.
gosh.
And
Wow.
we got a couple drawings from this insane episode that's really just a burn on me of using Homer to make fun of me. But that's like a little bit of Simpson history for you to
absolutely.
share
Are you
with
kidding
Simpsons
me?
World.
Oh my gosh. So what are you thinking on this?
Well, I'm wondering, like, I really don't know the Simpsons collectibles world and fan. I know it's big and I know they love stuff. You know, part of what I'm doing is whatever you pay for these, taking some of that money, putting it back into Muzak,
Into charity.
turning it into guitars and stuff for kids. So I'll throw a big number. How about like $3,000?
I mean, the documentation behind any show that is successful and has run as long as The Simpsons is epic because it's touched generations.
Yeah.
You know? Love to bring this out into the collector hobby, man. I'm not even gonna try to talk you down.
I love it.
You know? If you could sign the acts, Act 1, Act 2, Act 3.
Sure.
That would be epic.
3,500. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
I know there's a huge Simpsons fan base out there that loves this stuff. I'm one of them. So I know some fans would love these. Let's just put it all to Muzak and make good things happen with it. You want just a little signature on here?
Yeah, hell yeah. Donick is a collector of pop culture, but he's also somebody that created it. And this is a major part of his legacy. But he understands pushing it out into the world is about all of us, not just him. What a life, man. Hey, I love the way you're living, buddy. There are a lot of creative people that haven't had the opportunity that Donick has had. And he has taken his success and turned it into so much more. I love the idea of his charity and how it's touched so many lives. Thank you, buddy.
Mike's great. He didn't walk around in bare feet and put his feet on the table. No, he's got a sense of humor. He's passionate about lots of different things, and he's the kind of people you want to hang out with.
See you, buddy!
See you later, man.